Sorry for the delay, guys. Yeah. So I want to believe that we've done justice to Fortune's question. Have we?
No, not yet. I think she was still trying to say something. She was trying to.
Okay.
Yeah, she was trying to.
Fortune is not here.
I'm here, of course, I'm here.
Okay. Temitope, you can proceed.
Okay, so Fortune, I was saying that for primary key, they have to be the same thing in both columns. They have to have the same name and they have to have the same details arranged the same way. And that's why you are joining them because they are the same. This is Fortune is in visit, Fortune is in visit, Fortune is in location. So you are joining on Fortune because Fortune is common in both tables. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, Temitope. Thank you for that. Okay, so there was another hand up.
Sorry, Michael, it's me.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, sorry, Temitope. That one that has visit count. Why do we have that one there? On the select as part of the column.
We are not asked well, I think it was interesting.
Okay. Let me come in there. So, Idris, what we asked to do is to combine those two tables together, the location table and then the visit table. Now, they didn't specify how best we should combine it. But however, there are some crucial things that we want to see, which is which province name and then town name is part of them. And then if you look at the analogy they were giving at the top, they were talking at some point that we should not duplicate the information or the records that we are generating. So we are taking this somewhere. So the person that solved the question according to the question in front of me here, they actually called out those specific, but they didn't specify which column is to be called or which one should not be called.
I can see
I don't know
it
if that's
now.
clear.
Okay, yeah. Thanks.
All right. So awesome. Yeah. So yeah, moving on. If there are no other questions. So it says the what's it called? The location and the visits together, which is perfect. I mean, one of the confirmation is seeing Sokoto and Ilanga or whatsoever together. So they say now that we have those two tables together, we should now join the water source table to the key shared between the water source and the visit, and the table and the visit is sharing, like the question brother Aigbime is asking. So now we need to now combine water source with visits now. So who's going to help us with that? I think Fortune should be able to now kill this one. Fortune, our market.
Market bad.
Okay, let me assist.
Okay, is that Pauline?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
thank you.
Similar to where's Fermi?
Honorable.
Let's copy the previous query. Yeah, so just replicate it. But add you pasted. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so add
sorry for 1 minute. Sorry. Fermi, can we be annotating the what's it called? The query as we are going? Can we be what's that word now? Someone should borrow me English now.
Put in the comments.
Thank you.
Let me know when you're ready. Okay, screen is very small.
Sorry, I think I was muted. What table are we adding to this one?
So we are combining water source. Yeah.
Yes. So on that first line, I think line 6, just if you're still writing on that line, please add water source dot type of water source.
Let's just add
Wait,
it to
comma.
previous query or new one.
You can just add it. I mean, just add it to the second query.
Okay.
We are trying not to edit the queries we've written now. Isn't that what we're trying to do? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah. So on that line 6, after location ID, just add water underscore source.
Line 6 or 11?
I'm saying line 6. Hey, father in the Lord. I'm saying line 6. I'm trying to specify the columns first. I'll be line
Oh, it
8
should be
rather.
line 8. Is 8 too.
Line
Okay,
8,
line 8.
please.
Okay.
My screen is small. Apologies,
Oh,
sorry.
No,
all
Allah.
right.
I'm using my phone screen. Okay, so water source, water underscore source dot type of water source is what we want to add first. Okay, so you put a comma, then water source, number of people served. Okay, so now go to line 13. So put join water underscore source. Next line, that's 14. On water source, that's water underscore source dot source ID equal to visits dot location ID. Sorry, the source ID. I said location ID. I was reading line 12. The source ID. Yeah, so run that.
All right. Perfect. Thank you so much. That's beautiful. So
Yeah.
what we've done now is to implement water source into the previous table. I don't know if that is clear to everyone. If you have any question, I'm sure Pauline is happy to answer them.
Oh yeah, sure. If there are any questions.
Right. So I assume that there's no question. So let's move on. So you went ahead and say that notes greater than 1. I don't know if we can scroll and let us see those kind of tables that have higher visit counts. Yeah, so there are tables with there are rows with higher visit counts that are greater than 1. So it says these were the sites, but they happened at the same source slash location. So for example, this visit for air visits the location ID equals, so I'm copying that and I'm going to bridge. So in the chat box, I have someone's hand up. Chibuzo, I can see your hand. Sorry, I'm coming to that, please. So Ferami, kindly add this to the last query and let's see what it gives us. But while doing that, let's hear from Chibuzo. Chibuzo, go ahead.
All right. Good evening, everyone.
Good
Good evening,
evening.
Michael.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good
So I was going to ask, why didn't you just alias the tables rather than spelling them out fully when referencing them in the select statement?
Oh, awesome. So that question will go to both Temitope and Pauline because they are the culprits for that now. They will tell us why they did not alias it. Temitope, you want to go first?
Okay, so usually, personally rather, I don't like using alias so that when I'm looking for something, no way to just do it. Just that want to start my brain when I look to alias. That's why I don't use it as personally.
Oh, okay. Then Pauline, you want to share your own?
Okay, for me, there was really no particular reason. I just felt most times when I use it, it's for more complex stuff. This just seemed pretty straightforward. I mean, apart from selecting specific columns, so I really didn't see a reason to start using an alias. But really, there's no, like I said, it's a preference thing. You can either use it or not use it.
Okay. Thank you, both of you. Chibuzo, did I answer your question?
Sure, we don't. You did.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you. Idris, let's go.
Sorry, I just want to know, is there any reason for limiting the goals to 500? Were we asking the question, or it's just by preference too?
If I may answer that one, if I'm correct, this limiting is just to limit the table of the workbench from dragging and all. It's not like we can't access the remaining data. It's just saying that partition to at least something that we can easily scroll through and view. Veromi, am I correct?
You're very correct.
All right.
It was giving the whole 60,000 and it was the processes were slower, so that's why I limited to 500.
Okay.
All right, so
All right.
I wanted to know that I figure out another way of doing this jointing,
Okay.
um, especially the first one there.
Okay.
Instead of using the on visit.location ID equals, though that was
Okay.
what was said in the module, but
Okay.
when I was doing some study, I noticed that after we say join visit, you can say using that thing, that unique identifier, which is the location ID.
Mm-hmm.
You can say using location ID, and it also give us
Ah.
the same. Mm.
Veromi, can you help us run your
So,
package of sorry,
That
Fortune, I will ban you from your mic. Oh. I'm the one controlling the mic tonight. You jump into my mic, I ban you from your mic.
sorry, sir.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes,
yeah, if you just
Veromi,
take
can
down
you
take down
uh,
using location ID, you put it in brackets, location ID, and you run it.
to remove this.
Yeah, remove those ones. Remove those ones. Yeah.
Okay,
oh,
should work.
awesome. Awesome. Lovely.
So in case we forget that syntax, we can use this.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely, lovely, lovely.
Thanks for
That's
sharing.
amazing.
Can we add the using for the second bit? I mean to run the water source part too. Is it possible?
Pauline, if you jump into my mic, I will mute you.
Sorry,
Can,
boss.
I will mute
can
you.
you try it using the unique key?
Yeah.
Aha, it
Yes.
was noted that way. Yeah. All right, so I can see Ibukun, your hand is up. Just give us a few seconds so that they round up on this one. Okay, so Ibukun, you have the floor.
I just wanted to add to the using, just so we be careful. That using, you have to be sure that is the same name that is the. So the reason why, the reason why I think they are getting all these on is there will be times or when we, start the job or whatever, there will be fields where the table you are joining, the field name on table A is different from table B. The reason why using is fine is if you are sure that that field is the same name on both table A and table B. What am I saying? That means if table A had L underscore ID as location ID and table B had location ID, this using will not work. So just so we are
Okay,
sure.
okay.
All
Awesome,
right, thank you.
awesome.
Thank you for that.
Lovely contribution. Thank you. I mean, we have smart people in this household. Come on, CSQA with the smoke for people head. Nice, nice, nice. You guys are doing well. Good job, good job. All right. So where were we? Where we were? Can you scroll down a little, from me?
Yes.
Okay. So we were trying to query this bros with the where that they gave us, Abby.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. So this is what we got. Let's see why they asked us to do that. So he said, I got this. Hold on. Okay, so he said, there you can see what I mean. For one location, there are multiple location ID record for the same location. If we aggregate, we will include these rows, so our result will be incorrect. To fix this, we can just select rows where visit count equals 1. So now he's asking us as a question, remove where location equals this and add visit count equals 1 as a filter. So I think that one is pretty straightforward. I'll just copy the line of code again, drop in the chat box, and then you just implement that. Okay, so you have it.
Okay.
With the where okay. Okay. So moving on. I don't know if we are following. If this is not clear, please call us back. I'm just following the direction from the question. No, nothing more. This is just instruction as is stated. If what we are doing is not clear, just call me back, please. So he said, okay, now that we verify that the table is joined correctly, we can remove the location ID and visit count column. So add location type column from location and time in queue from visits to the queue. So we have two questions following each other. The first one is that we should remove the location ID and visit count column. So let's do that first. I think we have to repeat one of the queries so that we can do that.
Okay, I should edit this one. I should copy one
Yeah,
of my queries.
you can copy this last one and then let's take it to the next line and edit it.
What did you say we should remove?
Instead, we have to remove location ID and visit count column.
Oh,
All right, great. So we need someone that will help us integrate the adding of location type column from location and time in queue from visit to our result set. That should be very easy for anybody to do. So I'm just going to call one of our newbies that have not been engaging that much. Victoria, you want to jump on this one?
No, I will pass, Michael.
You will pass. Hi.
Yes.
Okay. Philomena, do you want to do it? Is Philomena there? Okay. Who else? Who do I call now? All of these people are, yeah, they are professors. Okay, anybody should just help. Emmanuel Alpha, do you want to do it?
I'll pass. I'm sorry. I'll pass.
You pass too. We are not playing, what's it called this night? Oh, this is not Greedy Pig. Oh. Which one is I pass? Greedy Pig, then they pass now. Adewi Alpha, do you want to help us? Adewi.
I just got it now. I honestly don't know what you guys are working on.
Don't worry, I'll read it for you again. So according to this last query you are looking at on your screen, so we have some columns that were integrated, and then some had just been removed. So we want to add some specific columns to what we have there right now. So they ask us to add location type column from the location table and time in queue column from the visits table to our result set. So we're asking you to help us implement it based on the current query we have.
Okay, so that's like a join, right?
Well, you need to look at the query we already have. So what you are trying to do is you want to implement those two columns. You want to add them to what we'll be seeing. What's it called? Fermi, can you run this current query and let's see? So we want to add to those columns so that we can now view those. You can see we have just 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. We want to add those two so that it will become 6. And then you will integrate it as best as they should be. So the columns that we are adding is location type, and then we are also adding time in queue. Time in queue is coming from the visits table. Location type is coming from the location table. So how do you think it should be implemented?
Okay. Location type, right? Is that what you
Yes,
said?
location type, yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so that would be I think in front of that same select line you had location dot location type. Then what's the other one you mentioned again? The other column adding?
Then we have time in queue from the visit
Time
table.
in queue
Yes,
on the visit table, yeah?
yes.
Okay. So that would be hold on. That would be visits dot time in queue. And what's the third one?
All right, yeah, that's it. That's all. That's all that we are asked to do. So thank you so much. But can you do us a favor? Can you explain to us how you're able to implement these columns without having to add any table?
Without having to add any table, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think since it's already joined, so it's already this query, the one Fermi copied and pasted is like a new table on its own already. Since we've already joined them at where those two tables joined, which is on visits. The two tables were linked on visits. So it's already like existing together at the database.
Okay. So we are only calling out the columns that are still in those tables that we've joined already.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for that. If there are further questions, please just signify, then we'll bring you in. All right, moving on. So we have the table the way they want us to. So then he said, last one. Now we need to grab the results from the well pollution table. This one is a bit trickier. The well pollution table contained only data for well. If we just use join, we will do an inner join so that only records that are in well pollution and visits will be joined. Only records that are in well pollution and visits will be joined. We have to use a left join to join the result from the well pollution table to the well source, and will be null for all of the rest. That is if we use the left join. Now play around with the different join operations to make sure you understand why we use left join. So who will help us implement this before we then introduce the query they provided? They provided inner join, they provided left join. So who's going to help us look into this? And we have less than 10 minutes on this particular call. So who wants to help us implement this inner join, left join, join? Olaminike, the birthday girl. Shout out to you. Happy birthdays in arrears. Okay. So, are you there? Olaminike. Okay. So, who wants to help us with this, please? Abdul. Abdul, this will be a good time for you to contribute. Oh. Anybody? Anybody? You want to play around? I mean, there were some guys this evening that were doing outer, inner join, left join, right join, center join. And some of them are on this call, so maybe they want to try their experience right now. Chibuzo, what's going on? Who wants to help us with this now? We have the query actually. Oh. It's just for us to play around it and see if we can implement it, and then we can then now introduce the actual query that they've given us. So there's no harm in trying. IBK. Egbamike. You guys should not ghost at this time. Oh. You are sleeping. IBK, how far now?
I'm good, boss. Let me pass on it.
You said?
Let me play Beauty Pig. Let me pass on this.
We are passing again. Ah, hey, Egbami. Who is going to not pass? Let me talk about how far.
I think you should just paste the if then you can now explain to me. Since you do the same thing.
You want us to just paste the query so that we can explain how it works?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that works. Since everybody's running away from it. But now the query has multiple of them actually. That's the funniest part. It has multiple of the guys. So maybe we want to take it one by one, but let me copy and then bring it in. So from you have it.
All right.
Ah, wait, what did I copy?
I don't know.
I think it's the last thing in my keyboard I brought. Okay. Yeah. So you have it, let's see.
Where did it come? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Who is speaking?
Yeah, who did I speaking?
Okay, I can hear you.
Yeah, this one you dropped in the chat now. Where did that come from?
Okay, so we are asked to play around implementing well pollution. So using different kind of joins. So we've been using full join all the while. So they want us to play around inner join and left join. Inner join and left join. And here they have written the code. I was asking if anybody would like to play around it, at least test their knowledge. But this is the code that has been written by them. So I just pasted it so that we can now see what the join looks like.
Okay.
So you said?
I said okay, I guess so. You just copied it from the
Yes. I just copied it. Yes.
Sorry, Michael. Well, I've been using inner join, not full join. I don't know.
You said what?
That was a mistake. I'll be using inner join.
The one we've been using.
Yes.
The normal join.
Yes.
That's full join now. Is it full join or inner join?
No, I presume it should be inner join.
That's full join.
You mean just the join? The one that's just joined?
Yes.
Yes.
Full join, to be full join.
I think we should confirm.
Inner join means
Yep.
that wherever you are calling the content from, its own value will supersede the other value. So if there is value in when I mean, I shouldn't be doing this row cover. If there is value in that particular table that you are referencing, that you are saying inner join to another table, it means that that value overrides the other one. So where there is value in this one is where it will be populated, while the other table will be nullified. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Not exactly.
Okay.
A good example just would suffice. Michael, if you can tell me.
You
Yes,
said what?
Like a practical example instead of just explaining. Like,
Okay.
inner join give lower, fewer results. Full join will give, the old results or something like that.
Exactly.
So
Okay.
from what I
So,
understand, inner join gives the common tables or the common
oh
rows
yeah.
between
The
the
common, yeah. That's true.
full
Maybe
join will
I'm
give
I'm
you
getting lost.
Yes.
everything. So what I've been doing
Okay.
is
Okay, let's
inner
just
Join
finish.
join.
and join is the same thing. Inner join and using just join. I
Sorry?
said inner
And
join
join
and using only join gives you the same result. Like the
same
same.
thing.
So who is speaking?
You
Oh,
understand? Same pattern.
okay. Go on, please.
So I said inner join and join gives you the same thing. You can either use inner join or you use just join. Still gives you the same thing.
What's the difference between that and full join?
Full join is if you have left join, right join. Full join is going to take everything plus left plus right plus inner plus everything. Full join takes everything, all the
Okay.
people. Inner join
Oh,
or join
okay.
takes the ones that are common. Takes that.
Okay. I guess I'm missing it up then. So inner join is when we have the value where we are joining, both side has it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So full join is either you have it or not. So long one of them have a value, it populates and gives null for the other one.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So you know what you do on this one?
Okay,
What
did
I
you get the point? Sorry for cutting in. Did you get
No
the point
problem.
you're trying to make?
Now I
Did you
get the
get the
point actually. Yes.
I think it was more of like the ordinary join. When we just say join, what are we saying? Are we saying it's full join? I think the point they are making is that it's inner join,
Yeah, when
not
you
full
say
join. Like when
join,
we
is actually inner join from what they just explained now, and it makes sense. Do we get that?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so Ferrum, what I'm saying is, can we separate these guys one by one and run them one by one so that we'll see the effects?
How do you mean separate it? I should do the joins one after the other.
Yes, like commenting out the ones that have to do with other tables, and I mean, so that we can see how the effect of each of the joins. But then that will mean other table values will now.
Into the wrong place. So